Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Darts coming out throwing. Flushed out of the pocket. Sideline throws wheeled in by Likely. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Can't go out of bounds and be the first one to touch it coming back in. As they say, that is an easy call. Got the catch, but didn't get any yardage on it, so still 10 to go on 2nd down. Darts looking to throw. To the left and holding by Likely. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
3rd and 7 now after the last catch. Got him 3. Darts back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Making the call himself. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Second. 3 into your set. Hey, alert.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Now Dart on second down. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Well, we all know that turnover puts him out there against an offense in field goal range already, Brock. The defense's goal, keep it as lengthy an attempt as they can.
That's right, and that will help, Kate. Like that first down incompletion, and now you're kind of honestly thinking, can I knock him backwards? Can I create a tackle for loss and may even take him out of field goal range?
Working on second down. Allen. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bills have a first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
From the red zone on first. Throw is caught. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dalton Kincaid in from 13 yards out. Point after from Bass is up and good. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Giants nothing. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. On play action with Dart. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach is going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down. And I think we kind of all knew what was coming. That last sack kind of forced their hand. The best option to extend that drive was to just throw it deep and hope.
I think that's exactly why sacks are so productive for defenses. Is because it does, to your point, force the hand of the offense.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. First turn of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second down. Here's Allen. And he's going to be taken down back across midfield at the 49. Brian Burns. And now they're going to need some help. This is a 3rd and 18.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made right side by Coleman. And it's going to be 4th down. Great effort there, right, with the completion, but he's still well short of what they needed.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
To throw, here's Dart. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 35 yards.
First down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here goes Dart to the air. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. Safety blitz that time. It was Cole Bishop. And now they're staring down a 3rd and 14. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Hey, Duke. You're good.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 3rd down, well inside field goal range. Now Dart. Caught the football, but it's jarred out before he can secure it. Ooh, they nearly had a big play there on 3rd down, Brock. But a good defensive effort forces 4th down.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. And not from the pistol to Cook. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the 1st down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 26 yards. And the
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. It's Allen out of the pistol. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Second down throw for Allen. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing on second, here's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
21 yards. First down, Bill.
From the red zone now. Brought in right side by Kincaid. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Allen to throw. And he is stopped. They get to him inches from a touchdown. That's going to make it first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. It's a designated keeper for Allen. And he runs it across. Touchdown!
On the keeper. Touchdown, Buffalo.
They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Your start now. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 35 yards.
And the Giants.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Back to throw. Here starts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Christian Benford has it. And he's going to bring this back with a pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown, Bills.
Pass on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
Giants 3.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Gibson now to return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Dart setting in to throw here. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because that would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just second down.
At the 24-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Binds, and they're going to take him down. Pressure gets to him at the 15. Working quickly here.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down. And I think we all knew the odds weren't great for them getting a first down, Brock, but they're not just going to give up the drive, walk over to the sideline. So took their shot, didn't work out.
So what you're saying is they didn't throw up the white flag, they threw up the bomb, it just didn't hit.
Exactly. He'll just call for a fair catch here, and what incredible field position for them after that kick.
Take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They pitch it to him. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2. And goes to the hurry up here.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Allen looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. This one stopped. Brady gains about 6 yards. It'll be first down, Buffalo. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Allen setting up first and 10. Starting off sharp, 9 of 10 throwing the football to begin this one. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw caught at the 6. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Looking inside the red zone. To the end zone, and this is going to be reeled in. Touchdown, Bills. Keon Coleman, a 4-yard score. Pass on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that makes this a 24-point ball game.
Giants 3. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Georgia, the set.
Darts looking to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Darts back to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. There's a timeout now. 6 seconds to play in this half.
Brings up third down and 10.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Darts out of the shotgun. Headed out right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And they're going to get there to force him out. But a nice play for the offense to go out on, as that's going to end our first half. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Johnson now on the return. He dodged the tackle. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And Allen will hold on to this. He's able to scramble through for a 10-yard gain there. That gets them the first down.
One thing I just marvel at about the QB of this era, Kate, is just how good they are in these situations, these zone reads. Their ball handling, the play action, the movement, and then the explosiveness to go get a big run off of it. That is just awesome.
Allen on the play action. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Brian Burns. And that makes it second and 19 to go.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
On second down, Allen. He's brought down after a big play. Give him about 19 yards. And that's going to be a Bills first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Bills.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that's going to give the Bills the first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buffalo.
Back to throw now, Allen. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Davis gets it from the gun. Escapes the defender. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up third down. Just continuing to grind him down, Brock. That is exactly what you want to do with a lead like this in the second half. You want long, sustained drives.
Because it really serves two purposes, right, Kate? Number one, it helps you build, hopefully, some points on that board. But just as importantly, you're playing keep away, and that other side's not getting to touch the rock.
Third down. Here's Davis. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on fourth down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. On is Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal try. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Bass's kick is good. And that grows the lead to 27.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Bass now to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Now here's Cfb on the ground. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Connection made with his running back. This is Cfb. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And the defense does well. They make the stop short. That should usher out the Giants punting here on 4th down. Well, he managed a little, Brock, but not enough. That run does not get the first down against a nice defensive effort there.
It sure was. And I think as much as anything, Kate, it was just tied together.
Yeah.
That front and that second level playing off one another and stopping that run before it could get started.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll go. Here's Darts. Forced out to his right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Pitch play, Davis. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. First down, Bill.
From the red zone on first. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. He's going to score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir in from 13 yards out. Bass on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And that adds yet another to their lead.
37. Giants 3. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Gibson now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Giants who are going to have it to start the 4th quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. First down now, ball at the 33.
Second. 3-8 intercept.
The motion a receiver left. On play action with Dart. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down. Well, we all have these days, Brock. It just hasn't been there between these guys in this one. A lot of targets, but 0 results.
Kind of tells me this defense, they had that jersey number in practice. That's what happens when you're a really good player. They make sure the defense all week long is focused on this guy, not letting him get going, and he hasn't.
This one's to Slayton, left side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And the Russia's going to win this rep. They get to him. Bradley Chubb. And now it's 2nd and 19.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks has built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Get set. Bring it to your set.
One play action with Dart. That's Fields with the catch outright. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
2-0. Malachi Fields. A gain of 12 on the play.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Momo. Get set.
To throw, here's Dart. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's going to have them the first down. It was close for a moment when he caught it, but he knew what he needed to do after he did so.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Dart. Taking a shot deep here. And that's incomplete. He had the touchdown, but just couldn't finish off the catch, and a potential 6 points comes off the board.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker, safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us, and when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get set. Bring it to your set.
Takes the handoff, now Dart. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Get set. Bring it to your set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught for a moment, but the hit knocks that out. Incomplete.
Okay, I would characterize this one as a clunker. I mean, just in every way, and especially here in the second half, this defense has just dominated this poor offense.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. He finds Slayton on the slant. And they rally to him quickly, but he's got an 11-yard gain drive. That's enough to convert this 4th down.
That was some serious trust right there, Kate. I like to say that you sign the check as a quarterback once that ball leaves your hand. And he threw it short of the sticks, trusting his guy could go get the rest, and he sure did.
A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Get set. Bring it to your set.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing on 2nd. Dart escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether you wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Easy, Panther. Get set. Bring it to your set.
Here goes Dart to the air. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because this has been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Get set.
No run, it's Scattaboo. Space to the left. Touchdown, New York!
Touchdown, Giants!
darting this offense, getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. It's got! And he barrels his way in to get the 2 points.
That makes the score Bills 37, Giants 11.
You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant cake?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Cade. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Cole Bishop. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. And the Bills will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. First down now, ball at the 33. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it deep downfield. He takes it down to the 33. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 34 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They're going to pass it here. He's got Kincaid on the out route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Quickly out it goes to Shakir. And out of bounds it goes after picking up close to 8 yards there. So 2nd and short coming up.
Out of bounds down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Cook trying this one up the gut. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. So with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now Allen off the play action. Got his man. Shakir has it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal. Cook. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills. As with that, we sign off from East Rutherford.